You bastard. I am completely at a loss of what to do now. That just consumed about 40 of my trank arrows, all for nothing. Because my crossbow was broke, and this thing still isn't knocked out. Well, there's only one thing I can do, really, and it is return to base and make a long neck rifle with tranquilizer darts. This does, however, mean that this Doedicarus, or whatever it's called, will despawn, but we'll just have to find another one. We return home empty-handed. I have really been putting off making the long neck rifle, because that means I have to make trank darts, in which I have to make gunpowder, in which I have to make spark powder, and on top of that, I need, like, mountains of metal, and it's not going to be fun. But, I mean, I guess if I would like to tame one of these stone things, I need it. Haven't missed doing this. Right, now, do you know what? I could be in trouble here. But could is a key word, because that isn't certain. And actually, I believe that I can pull through with this. There we go, one's gone. And there's the other one. I am literally good. Right, well here's the crossbow fixed, although I'm not exactly sure I'm ever going to use it again. And so we begin the grind. Right, well we've made the rifle now, however, that's the easy part. Oi mate, doesn't it get a bit lonely out there, just isolated from the rest of the Ark on a rock? I suppose I'll leave you to it then. I better be getting skill points for this. I have come to the conclusion that I shall craft chitin armor. Hopefully now, I shall die less. Forgive the lack of audio, my game's kinda broke. However, as it is taking years to get enough charcoal to make gunpowder, I have deemed it necessary to craft, like, 9 campfires and just burn wood in them. I'm bloody glad I've done that, because it's very effective. I would say this is enough equipment. I shall now begin to craft the actual ammunition, and we can actually make quite a bit. Right, that is a very good amount of bullets right there. However, we're going to need a lot more metal to craft them into darts. Chaps, I've spent like 2 or 3 hours today grinding for this, so I'm just going to make these bloody darts now and be done with it. I can make about 62, that's a fair amount I would say. Right, we've got the darts here, we've got the long neck rifle. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to tame a Doedicarus. However you pronounce that. Alright, Massimo, round 2. Well, I've come across the trap again. However, it has been an in-game week since I've last been here. And yes, it's gone. It is indeed gone. Not a massive surprise there. Well, hello mate. Target spotted. Nab. I'm now just going to fly this chap over to the old trap, and then we'll tranquilize him. Here we go. I'm getting a bit of deja vu here. Here we go then, mate. Just, please, for the love of God, get knocked out and do not break my long neck rifle. Bloody hell, that was a lot easier than last time. However, I do not exactly have any taming food on me right now, so I'll just go and get some from the local bushes. And now what we do is we just wait. Okay, well that was bloody stupid. I think a snake just spawned in and nipped me through the wall. Scramble, chaps. Rabbit flight airborne, and there we go. Problem solved. Lovely. There is a Carno getting very close, which I am rather concerned I may have to end up scrapping with. Yep, there we go. Okay. Come on, Biggles. Maybe if I just lead it far enough away. Yep, okay, no, it will lose interest and attack him. Alright, then. We're going to have to kill it. This will go down in the history books. The origins of the RAF. Yep, there we are. Lovely. Victory achieved. Took a bloody while, but we got there. Now we have unlimited wood and unlimited stone, so we can literally make any base that we wish. Before that, however, I must transport this man back to base. It's nice to actually return with the thing that you set out to do now in your possession. With the saddle now equipped, those are 2 major tames out of the way. The casteroid, beaver thing, and now this man. Now what I plan on doing is building a raft base. I will be using a tutorial for this, which I will leave in the description. It is not my design, so I will leave the link to the tutorial in the description. However, I would like to make this raft base, and then using it I will tame an ankylosaurus and get metal, and then build a main epic base, because the one we're in right now is only temporary. Plonk! Right, and now I just need to craft everything else. With our new tames, however, said crafting everything else will be much quicker. Yeah, quicker, but will still take yonks. Always look on the bright side of life. So my plan is to just craft all of the structures that I need to make the build, and then I will actually build it. I have crafted everything that there is to be crafted for this, and will now begin its construction. This is most likely the largest project I have done so far on this playthrough. However, I can assure you that said projects are only going to get larger every episode. Much to my expense. Let's just make sure we can actually drive this. Yep, there we go! This is going to be magnificent, chaps. From my understanding as well, having a raft base, it's absolutely foolproof. There is literally nothing that can go wrong. Because you literally just have a mobile base that you can just go anywhere in where there's water. Unless you beach it, that is a problem, but just be careful, I suppose. But yeah, like, especially with dinos on like platform saddles and stuff like that, I can understand there are lots of risks of that. Because the dino can die, but a raft can't, not when you have structure damage disabled. Wherever my base is, there is a Brontosaurus. Said Brontosaurus has the entire map to go, and every single arc that I play, it decides to stomp around at my base. Forever. It's astonishing at how it only took about an hour for me to craft all of these walls and foundations and stuff, and it's all because of the casteroids and the Duodecurus. Two tames right there that I would definitely recommend. He has the whole map! And he's standing on my base! I can't bloody think in here! The screen is shaking more than Chile in Nepal! Well, we now move on to the actual base part of the raft. With these railings placed down, the raft is now complete. There we are, chaps. That took about 2 hours, I'd say. But hey-ho, well worth it. I'll just take it on a wee bit of a test drive. Works like a bloody charm. Right, well I'm going to get Massimo here, and I'm going to put him on the raft. And we are going to go on a little bit of an expedition to Herbivore Island in search for an Ankylosaurus. And so we begin our voyage. This is just absolutely lovely, I must say. Well, it's become a tad bit foggy all of a sudden, and what the devil is that over there? Nessie? Right, not quite Nessie, but close enough. There is a very large sense of satisfaction doing this, you know, just sailing around on the raft that I just built in the fog. I have noticed a certain fish to my left, but maybe if I ignore it, it will leave me alone. Yeah, we're way past them now. I believe that is the island we are trying to get to. It is in sight. What the bloody hell was that? Okay, Massimo's off, he's gone. We need to loop around and get him. What the shite was that? What the bloody hell is that? We've got Massimo back. Well, I don't know what's happening. What am I being attacked by? It can't destroy the raft, can it? Structure damage is off. Oh, shite. Well, we need to come up with a game plan here. What the bloody hell is that? Am I being attacked by the bloop or something? I swear to God, if the raft can get destroyed, I will be sad. I just do not know what to do. Alright, bugger it. We're getting the raft out of here.